Hi everyone, it's Saunter Scamper here with you on Saturday, July 14th, 2018. This is my 2-year dreadlock video for you. My dreads turned 2 years old on July 9th, 2018, and I got them in 2016. I want to show you all of my dreadlocks and the roots, do a turnaround for you and make sure that you see that. That's one of the main things I want to do in this video. Yeah, they're below my shoulders right now, and this is not any extensions in here, so I'll show you that. I've got 50 dreadlocks total, exactly 50 now, because I've combined some, and yeah, mainly that, mainly combined some. So exactly 50. The ones that were started by Interlocking by Debbie, Interlock beginning, not maintenance, but beginning. Some of those are, you see here. These were longer, but they came off. So they, yes, just like if you braid and then you let it go into dreads, it will go into dreads if you don't maintain the braids and you don't take them out, you just leave it. That's kind of how interlocking is from to beginning. The ends she backcombed, so the ends were like thicker, and then she interlocked the whole way up. And I haven't been doing interlocking as a root maintenance since at like 2 months in at the very most. So because it was hard, it was easy to cross hairs, so that's why I stopped doing it. One of the big reasons I stopped doing it is because crosshairs, even if I'm using a mirror, I end up kind of interlocking into part of a dread next to it. So yeah, so my dreads that have been started by interlocking, here's another one. So that's the full length right there of it. But they did, it's kind of hard to explain, but basically the way it goes when you braid or interlock is that there's more of the surface exposed to the elements and to friction and things like that when you start dreads that way. And so because of that, it's not like as much of the hair is inside the dread, more of it is on the outside in this weaved kind of fashion. So it ends up, I think it becomes just a little more fragile. And also, I don't know why she did this, but the dreads that she started by interlocking were all really the skinniest ones. I don't know if she did that for a reason or not. I didn't ask her, but it was true that all the ones that she started by interlocking were skinnier. When they're skinnier, they're more fragile in general. They're more likely to not have enough of the root coming into them to maintain them, or part way down they might detach if there's a little too much tension on it, like what happened last February 2017. My Apple Watch band kind of got caught in one of them, and I just found part of it, this much of the dreadlock, in my bed under my pillow. So it got caught in my Apple Watch because I guess I was laying down with it, and I didn't notice that anything happened. So it pulled off like part way down. It wasn't like at my scalp or anything. So I had this much of a dreadlock left at my root, and I eventually incorporated that into another one because it was kind of back in the back of my head, near the back of my ear, which is one of the places where it's more tender. So it's better not to have skinny dreadlocks that are like putting tension back there. So, what I will say is that I have not gotten the undercut that I described that I might get. Still kind of wanting to do the lasering to get rid of the hair that doesn't go into the dreads, because I'm more of a natural kind of person. Look natural, at least. Natural look, not like actual natural. So like this one right here, I took some of the long hairs that I've been growing out that are down here, and I incorporated them into this dread at the base. And then I used some dry shampoo to try to get it to get friction and kind of stay in there. I know it's going to come out, but I just don't want it to all come out if at all possible. because it's tiring waiting for this stuff to grow long enough. See, I don't know for sure, but I think that most of this stuff that's short here is not, quote, neck hair, which is, neck hair is the type of body hair, so it won't get much longer, that part. So I'm trying to like grow out the hair that's down here that's actually head hair, which means it'll get longer and longer, and then just wait till it gets long enough for me to incorporate it into these dreads. And then the rest of it, whatever doesn't get long enough, it is neck hair, which is the same thing as body hair. And then I will laser it, shave it and laser it. Can't pluck and laser it, or wax and laser it. Laser needs to be able to find the follicle, and you kind of pull out part of the follicle when you like wax or pluck. So here you go. Also want you to see the roots. I do maintain my roots a little bit, by the way. I have been in this last week a little bit maintaining these roots. So the loose hair, or sorry, the new growth that doesn't go straight into the dreads, but comes out between the dreads, I have been finding it and wrapping it around the dread at the base gently, and then crocheting it in. And I don't do that unless it's longer than at least this long, because otherwise it's just going to come out, because I don't want to maintain my roots super close to the scalp, because that's not healthy and it puts tension and it's going to come out anyway. So some of it will come out anyway, but if you do it when it's a little kind of long enough, it's more likely to stay in. Enough of it will stay in. So now my dreads are 2 years old, and they are definitely growing in length, and they're on their way to looking like people that get their dreads extension. Yeah, they're well on their way to that, and probably I'll get a lot more compliments when my hair is really that long. So I didn't get many compliments at all when I had the extensions in. I thought they looked great, but gotten a lot more compliments on my dreads since I took them out. All right, so that's it. That's what I have for you.